Hospital systems in many states across the country are currently near or at capacity due to the outbreak of coronavirus. While Nebraska is not at that point yet, Governor Pete Ricketts announced today a few steps to prepare for it. He also gave updates on testing in the state. Reporter John Kipper was in Lincoln today and has more.
Healthcare workers, specifically nurse and medication aides, usually have to train for weeks before they have full responsibilities. Today, Governor Pete Ricketts relaxed those requirements, along with restrictions on the amount of beds hospitals can have as the state prepares for more COVID-19 patients.
Basically giving healthcare facilities more flexibility with regard to the types of patients they bring in, the types of beds they have, allowing that to expand, and really making it so that we can increase that hospital capacity here in our state.
It was also announced that 350 Nebraskans were tested Monday. That's the highest day ever. But the state has the capacity to test over 1,000 people per day, combining all the different labs. Chief Medical Officer Gary Antone says the discrepancy is because they're still only testing the most vulnerable.
And the reason is we're still using the same guidelines that we used, as the governor mentioned, as far as whose criteria for testing.
He worries if restrictions are relaxed, too many people would try and get a test.
Could we be overwhelmed? For certain that would happen.
Congressman Jeff Fortenberry was also there to watch the press conference. Afterwards, he talked about his support for the Recovery Act, saying that he thinks it'll especially help small businesses that were hurt by the crisis. Unlike some, he was also in favor of the direct payments that are coming to most Americans.
I think it was important to provide a subsidy to Americans who are hurting and the families, and we limited that on the basis of income, so wealthier people won't get it, but most people will get it.
To get back on their feet, many bar owners across the metro are hoping they can open back up beginning of May. Governor Ricketts says it's possible, but they'll still have some kind of restrictions.
I don't know what those restrictions will be. They may be no customers in your bar and still doing package carry out. It may be some limited number of customers into your bar, but there will be a limit.
In Lincoln, John Kipper, 3 News Now.